Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us here on North Dakota Today. Recovery Reinvented says they are a movement to end the shame and stigma surrounding the disease of addiction in the state of North Dakota. What began as an inspiring one-day event in September of 2017 has now grown to reach over 20,000 people in North Dakota and all around the world. Joining us this morning is Jonathan Holth, Managing Director. Good morning, Jonathan.
Good morning. Happy to be here.
Yeah, we're actually so glad to have you here.
Thanks.
We typically do have guests who like to come on and share their stories and kind of give that message of hope and recovery. Yeah. So just to kick things off, what is Recovery Reinvented? How are we reinventing it?
Yeah, thanks. Recovery Reinvented was started by Governor Burgum and First Lady Burgum. Shortly after they were elected, the First Lady came out and shared that she is in recovery from the disease of addiction.
Yeah.
And she made her platform eliminating the shame and stigma of addiction. So through executive order, the governor created the Office of Recovery Reinvented in 2017.
And since then, the people that you've helped has only just grown exponentially, huh?
Yeah, so it started after that. It started with an event, as you mentioned, in 2017. So we've got next week will be our 7th annual Recovery Reinvented conference.
Okay.
So we're really excited about that, and it's grown every year. Last year we had people tune in from 28 different states and 4 different countries. So we're really excited about how it's growing.
Yeah, let's talk about that conference and how you can get involved.
Yeah, so it's next week. It's October 5th, Thursday. It's held, this year it'll be in Minot. We move it around the state, so it'll be on the campus of Minot State University this year. Okay. We're really excited that it'll be held on a college campus for the first time and in Minot for the first time. And so you can register online at our website, recoveryreinvented.com. We have some space left available for in-person attendees. It's free, it's open to the public. Whoever has an interest in it can come. And we also live stream the event all day. So if you can't make it to Minot, you can tune in and watch it as well.
Perfect. We love a good virtual learning day, huh?
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Okay, so I think you do have a personal story you'd like to share, or maybe just a background?
Yeah, I do. This is important to me. You know, we talk about eliminating the shame and stigma of addiction, and the way that we do that is through powerful storytelling and lifting up voices of people in recovery. I myself am a person in recovery. I've been sober for about 15 and a half years now.
Wow.
And, you know, we say that you just never know whose story is going to resonate with someone else. We know that stigma is a powerful thing. When I knew that I needed help, the most important thing to me wasn't my health. It was, what were people going to think of me? I was too concerned about the stigma.
Yeah.
So we've learned that the more voices we can lift up, the more stories that we can tell, we can reach more people, and stigma is one of the greatest barriers for people getting the help that they need. So if we lift up more voices, hopefully more people will get the help that they need as well.
Yeah, you don't have to do this alone, huh?
Right, exactly.
Wow, well, congratulations. Thank you so much for sharing that.
Thanks.
You know, when we get guests who are willing to come on and share their story on television, I can't commend you for being more brave.
Thank you.
So at the conference itself, what can people expect? Maybe they've never done anything like this, never even considered something like this.
Yeah, so we call it a conference, but it's more a celebration of recovery.
Yeah.
It's not your typical academic, we're not going to be locking you up in rooms and you know, throwing a bunch of data at you. There is some of that. It's more a celebration of recovery. So we have storytellers from around the state that share their stories of recovery, but we also bring in some of the nation's experts too on the disease of addiction, so people can learn about science. The science of addiction too. That's really important, but we have musical performances throughout the day. We have awards that we give away. We do Narcan training for anybody in the audience and give away free Narcan to anybody that's there as well.
Yeah.
So they can be equipped to prevent overdoses. So it's really a fun, exciting day. It's full of hope and joy and excitement. And I encourage anybody who's interested at all to check it out.
Well, it sounds educational in some form because we're focusing on the disease of addiction,
Correct.
which some people typically don't know.
That's right. That's right. In fact, one of the things that our office has done is measure stigma in the state of North Dakota.
Measure stigma?
Yes, we've launched surveys around the state to gauge people's attitudes about the disease of addiction.
Wow.
And we know that we've made strides in that, because between the time that we did the 2 surveys in about a 3-year time span, we reduced stigma by about 11%. We asked people, do you believe addiction is a disease? And more people in North Dakota now believe it was a disease than they did a few years ago.
Wow.
And we know that when people believe it's a disease, they treat it differently. So that's really important to us.
Yeah, more of a medical aspect,
Exactly.
more of a health issue rather than, wow, incredible. Remind us again of the conference and how we can find more information.
Yeah, October 5th, next Thursday in Minot or online. You can register at recoveryreinvented.com. It's got all the information about the day as well, including all the bios of our keynote speakers and everything that'll be happening that day.
Incredible. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, take care.
All right.
All right, stick around. We're going to keep the good times rolling here with our daily dose of motivation right here after the break.